Yo, what's going on, guys? Today we're gonna be reacting to Japan's biggest idiot. Let's check it out. I'm gonna put the original video in the description so y'all wanna check it out. Make sure to like, subscribe, check out my other videos too.
The absolute dumbest
After you watch this one, of
politician
course.
of all time. Stupid decision after stupid decision, this complete donkey single-handedly destroyed an entire
donkey.
political
That's a strong
party
ass word.
that he built. He went from a popular senator to a broke loser with a criminal record. And it was all his own fault. Surprisingly, this story starts with the NHK. NHK is Japan's public broadcaster, essentially their version of the BBC. And while they're basically just a news station, there's a big movement of people who hate them. The biggest reason for this being their fees. Everyone who lives in Japan and owns a TV must pay the NHK's fees. Doesn't matter if you don't watch their channel, doesn't matter.
You're forced to pay? That is crazy.
If you just use your
why is that a thing though?
Your TV for Netflix, you have to pay.
200 a year, 100 to 200 a year. Every day.
And if you don't, NHK will send debt collectors to your house until you do. Everyone who's lived in Japan has dealt with these guys. A lot of them are nice and will back off when you say you don't own a TV. Or if you intimidate them with your Yakuza tattoos. But most of them are persistent. They will try anything to get you to pay. They'll come knocking every day, peeping through your windows looking for anything that resembles a TV, or try to trick you that your computer monitor or even your cell phone counts as one. In the worst cases, they've been known to trespass or even get physical with people who won't pay.
How is this even allowed? Like, is this what? Is there no law against this? Japan?
But eventually, one brave man stood up to the NHK and said, enough. His name, Tachibana Takashi, the man who hates NHK more than
my man is passing
anyone. Tachibana was a professional pachinko player. Yes, that's a thing. But before that, he worked at the NHK for 20 years until he was pushed out following an accounting scandal in 2005. So he had more reason to hate them than anyone. And with the rise of the internet, he took his vendetta to YouTube, where all he does is criticize the NHK and teach people how to get out of paying their fees. He's been doing that for 13 years now. But most importantly, in 2013, he started a political party called Party to Protect the People from NHK. And he had a genius advertising idea. The party handed out these NHK repellent stickers. Slap one of these on your door and bam, the debt collectors stop coming. It sounds too good to be true, but from the NHK's point of view, they know that whoever has these stickers is going to be a difficult customer in the first place. And even if they did show up, the sticker had Tachibana's personal phone number on it, and he would tell you exactly what to say to get them to go away. This was bold and it worked. These stickers were popping up everywhere. Tachibana's strategy resonated with voters who hated the fee collectors. But this was also a wild time in Japanese politics.
Bro, ain't no way these are actual politicians in Japan. This man is buddies dressed up as Superman.
The first YouTuber candidate ran in 2016 and
YouTubers are running?
Well, thousands of people had to suffer through that because Japan.
Yo, these are actual politicians. It's crazy. Imagine if we in the United States. Imagine if we had YouTubers be politicians. Like, how bad would that be?
Japan forces TV stations to give political candidates airtime, which is exactly why he was doing it in the first place, to send people to his YouTube channel. Although some of his speeches were so bad, NHK had to censor them. He ended up suing them, but he lost. Tachibana saw this guy, a complete loser, and thought, I'm a YouTuber too. I can do way better than that. So he decided to take a big step and get into national politics. He was gonna run for the House of Councillors, basically the Japanese Senate, on a really simple platform. And you know what? It went better than expected. People liked him, or at least they didn't like the NHK. He got 1 million votes, and he actually won. NHK This was his dream. The people elected him to fight the NHK
So far,
from
it sounds
inside.
good.
It felt like the
How does
beginnings
he
of a
blow
real
this down,
political
though?
movement. The NHK
Like,
party
he's
was
going good,
extremely
but I know
popular if you
soon
pulled
he's
high
gonna
school
crash.
boys, and their slogan "Destroy the NHK" was the most popular phrase on the internet in 2019. But still, it wasn't enough. If he wanted to keep growing, he would need to fight the NHK even harder. Luckily, he had the perfect plan. Step 1. Become a criminal. Tachibana had recruited a mole, an NHK fee collector that was loyal to him. But instead of playing it slow, Tachibana immediately went nuclear. He took the names and addresses of 50 random NHK...
Nah, bro, you gotta go. Damn, he got their address. Don't tell me he posted this on YouTube. I already read it. He posted them on YouTube.
customers and posted them to YouTube with a blur over top. And he made a demand. If the head of NHK doesn't meet with me within 2 weeks, I'm gonna remove the blur. Yeah, he was literally holding random Japanese citizens' personal information hostage. And that's how the court saw it too. Both Tachibana and the mole were found guilty for this plot. Tachibana was given a 4-year suspended sentence. Well, that didn't work. Better try something else. What about expanding to other issues? I mean, the party didn't have a platform outside of simply hating the NHK, so maybe some new policy positions could help. After a lot of thought, this is what Tachibana came up with.
バカな国ほど子供を産むから、バカな民族っていうかね、そういうアホみたいな子供を産む民族はとりあえず虐殺しろみたいな。
Wow,
Wait, what?
that got dark.
民族はとりあえず虐
Damn.
殺しろみたいな。
You talking about genocide?
Wow,
What?
that got dark really fast. But that's not all. This was his new right-hand man. Yeah, this was the new NHK party. But I guess it's what you can...
Wait, what is the censored? The blank founders come and kill you.
Yeah, this was the new NHK party. But I guess it's what you can expect when a YouTuber enters politics. People called for Tachibana to resign from the Senate over his genocide comments, but instead he just deleted the video and pretended like they took him out of context.
僕がそんな虐殺とかしようと思ってる人間に見えますか?
Yo, this man isn't real, bro. What is this filter he's using?
Tachibana was clearly bad at this whole politics thing. He needed a new strategy,
no shit, he's
something
a YouTuber.
flashier. Unfortunately, someone else beat him to the punch.
They got Japanese Joker, bro.
アホで録画して YouTube や TikTok にアップロードしてどんどん再生回数を稼いでください。私の制作は千葉県全体をディズニーランドにする。
His new strategy, something flashy. Unfortunately, someone has already beaten to the punch.
A new Joker candidate was making headlines not just in Japan, but worldwide. Tachibana realized he had it the wrong way around. He was a YouTuber trying to fit in with the politicians, but he needed to bring YouTube to politics. Luckily, he knew the perfect guy.
That's the recipe for
It was time for
disaster
step 3, Tachibana's biggest mistake yet. More YouTubers. Over 11 years, Tachibana had gotten around 400,000 subscribers on YouTube.
Okay.
But this guy, Gashi, or as I like to call him, Gassi, had over 1 million, and he built it in less than 2 months. Gassi was basically Japanese Keemstar, but instead of internet figures, he exposed A-list celebrities' darkest secrets that he learned over the years managing a really high-end bar. And somehow, Tachibana convinced him not just to join the NHK party, but to run on their ticket for a second seat in the House of Councilors. And yeah, Gassi easily won.
Bro, bro? What is going on in Japan?
But wait, why isn't he there celebrating in person? Well, Gassi is a criminal and he's on the run from the law.
Damn, so all these motherfuckers are criminals.
He's in Dubai right now. He ran away because of massive gambling debts. That's why he sold out his friend's secrets in the first place. He's also wanted by Interpol for defamation. But this might make you wonder, how is he going to serve in the Japanese House of Councilors from Dubai? And the answer is, he didn't. He never attended even once. Of course, he was still collecting his 19 million yen salary. The
Oh, damn. 150K and a salary bonus to being elected and for doing nothing? Bro, these people are like living, bro. Like, yo, I'm just saying, like, he's in Dubai right now. He's getting paid 150K. Damn. No, but if you, I'll be honest, if you had this salary in Japan, bro, that's big. Like that's big.
Japanese public
Especially,
hated this. He was asked time and time
especially
again to
since yen
return
is
to Japan.
crashing,
And
apparently.
by the way, once he was elected, he became immune from prosecution, so he easily could have, but he refused. Eventually, after many warnings, Gassi was forcibly expelled from the House of Councillors, the first time that's happened since 1951.
Damn.
In the end, Gassi, who don't cry, which is a lie, by the way,
You say whatever you want about me.
ended up getting arrested in Dubai, forcibly returned to Japan, charged, and given a 5-year suspended sentence.
Damn.
What was
Never mind. He was living at first, but damn, he crashed.
Tachibana thinking? Did he really think nobody would notice his wanted criminal YouTuber friend not showing up for work? This scandal was so embarrassing and the public blowback so strong that after 12 years building the NHK party, Tachibana had no other choice but to step down.
Damn.
And of course, because he just can't stop messing up, this is step 4 by the way, he appointed some random child actor named Ayaka who joined the party 2 months earlier to be the new leader.
現在に対する考えを聞かせてください。
質問が難しいのでそれはスルーしてもいいですか
Oh yeah,
That's a
and the
hard
NHK
question.
party, it was now an idol group and they were renaming it to Politician Girls 48.
政治家女子48とへようこそ
The very
Bro,
first
I just can't believe these are politicians, man. I can't believe there's a politician party in Japan.
thing Ayaka did was try to milk the party for her own benefit by hosting a really weird fundraising event where you could pay 10,000 yen to whip her or 100,000 yen to tie
Whoa.
her up.
Oh. And this, I like how he has these stuffed animals to show his example, but wait, so $88 to whip, $880 to tie her up? What?
She also tried to withdraw 900,000 yen from the party's bank account, but the bank called Tachibana to confirm and he froze the funds.
You froze our account?
I did.
The original party's investors now felt betrayed. They contributed to help Tachibana fight against the
Bro,
NHK.
you legit just gave it to a random kid. At this point, bro, give the party to me, bro. Like,
Not Ayaka's
At that
S&M
point.
Party 48. They all asked for their money back, and now the party was in debt for over 1 billion yen. Suffice to say, Tachibana had made a huge mistake.
How much is
Within a
billion yen?
month, he tried to reverse course and kick Ayaka out, but it was too late. The party was divided. Even the Jewish money guy had turned against him and was now coming to disrupt his rallies.
お前さん、ちょっと演説妨害してるんで。
And it wasn't just Tachibana, he was disrupting everyone's rallies to the point that he got arrested for it. But he was putting it on YouTube and making money, so maybe it was worth it. Regardless,
Whoa.
Ayaka didn't like it, so she kicked him out of Politician Girls 48. Tachibana's fight to retake
damn, that's crazy that was an actual party. Politician girls 40.
control of the party was not going well. He was resorting to tracking Ayaka down on the street.
Okay, that's crazy.
逃げるんですか
That's some stalker shit right there.
脅迫だって言うんだったら
She calls the cops, he chases her for a few minutes until she goes into a building and he stands outside like an NPC. Eventually, to figure out whose party it really was, they had to go to court, and it took a long time, all the way up until March of this year to resolve. The final decision? The party belongs to Ayaka. Tachibana had now
What is this? What is Look at these two, bro. What is his face, bro? And look at this dude. Them two are enjoying it way too much.
lost everything. But there was one sliver of hope, an opportunity on the horizon. The biggest election in the country was coming up, the Tokyo election, and Tachibana had an idea, a scheme, you could say. Let me explain.
Scheme.
If there's one thing you should know about Japanese elections, it's that they are obsessed with fairness and keeping money out of politics. Candidates are not allowed to hire staff or even pay for advertising. And to make sure they're serious, anyone who wants to run has to pay a 3 million yen deposit. But in return, the government guarantees you a
220K.
ton of free advertising. They give you newspaper ads, 2 6-minute broadcasts on TV, and a spot on these poster boards. Tachibana's plan was to exploit this. Here's how. The most candidates that had ever entered this election before was 22. Tachibana alone entered 24. Not only did this immediately give him a ton of media attention, he also got the free advertising. For the newspaper ads, Tachibana put the candidate small in the little right-hand corner, with the rest of the space advertising himself. And that's not all. In their TV spots, he made them say his slogan and mention him by name.
NHK を
Yo, how much power does this man have to be able to make other candidates do this?
But the crux of the whole plan lied in the poster boards. There are 14,000 poster boards in Tokyo, and each candidate gets one square on every board. But by running 24 candidates and manipulating the way the squares are selected, Tachibana personally owned this entire section of the board on all 14,000 boards. His plan? Resell entire boards to people for 10,000 yen each. Buyers could put up whatever flyers they wanted. Some customers included a YouTuber who put up this hand-drawn artwork, this guy who advertised himself as the #1 host in Japan, but he must also have some haters because someone came and ripped his posters. Even idol groups paid to put posters up. It says, "We have a 42-year-old, a mascot character, and even a gay member. Thanks, Tachibana, for the advertising opportunity." Here's the mascot,
What?
so I'll let you guys speculate who the other two are. But as you could guess, Tachibana would take money from anyone, even anti-Korean groups who put posters up right outside a Korean international school. Tachibana's math behind the poster scheme kind of made sense. Entering 24 candidates at 3 million yen each would cost Tachibana 72
million yen?
million yen. But if all the posters sold, he would generate 140 million yen.
$1 million? Yo, this man is smart. Like he's dumb, but he's smart. Like he says that he's the biggest idiot, but he's generating 1 million USD.
Doubling his investment and getting tons of free publicity. Well,
Damn.
unfortunately, it wasn't that simple. Tachibana missed something. A little
What do you
thing,
miss?
the public hated this. I mean, first off, this is
Oh,
not what the
shit.
election boards are supposed to be for. They're supposed to even the playing field by giving each candidate the same amount of space and keeping money out of politics. This is literally the opposite of that. But second, this screwed over other legitimate candidates. Tachibana's 24 entries pushed the election to a whopping 56 candidates. But the poster boards only had 48 spaces, so some candidates literally didn't have space for their posters, and the election committee had to make a special exemption to allow them to hang on the edges. I know, a special exemption, very Japanese. Basically, this scheme made everyone hate Tachibana. He expected to pull in 140 million yen, and the actual amount he pulled in?
Oh damn! So he didn't actually pull it. Damn. Yo, imagine if he did. That would have been crazy. How much? Zero. He pulled in zero. Wait.
55 million. Oh, no, I accidentally added a zero. 5 million yen. Tachibana did not take this very well.
Oh,
He
so he
blamed the
lost
media for
money.
making people hate his scheme and therefore not
Nah, bro. You did it yourself.
buy the posters. He wanted the narrative to be that he did
He legit made people advertise. Put the advertise. Bro, he legit made anybody put anything on these walls, on these boards, especially like anti something. I
this out
forgot
of the
other thing
kindness
was.
of his heart to prove how wasteful the poster boards are and to give a voice to the voiceless. And nobody believed that.
No one believed it.
The truth is, Tachibana was kind of right. Even though the Tokyo election got a ton of coverage, his scheme did get almost none. But the reason is, the media was preoccupied with something else. You see, both the diaper guy and the Joker built legitimate careers from their crazy performances.
Bro, this is the mass. There's a diaper guy and a Joker guy, and they're running for politicians in Japan.
The Joker was even elected to a city council in
There's no way. Bro, Japan isn't real. I mean, I love Japan. Japan is beautiful. That's the dream to be there. But yo, the whole, they need to fix it, like their government, their politicians. Like damn, like this Joker is a
2022.
politician.
And as a result, this inspired
This
tons
sounds like
of
something straight out of a
copycats.
comic.
In the 2024 Tokyo election, there was a flood of joke candidates.
現役の織田信長こと沢茂美ですイエス
可愛いと思った暑いね
出陣出陣じゃ
This guy looks like a square.
出陣じゃ
There was even an AI mayor who wants to make all of Tokyo's decisions with AI.
With
Next thing you know,
AI?
the city's gonna look like this.
Yo, imagine asking ChatGPT for like how to run a country. That'd be crazy. And the thing is, AI is gonna get so advanced that it's probably gonna do that, and then AI is gonna take over the world.
So yeah, it was chaos. The only people left talking about Tachibana's dumb scheme were the people criticizing it. Tachibana's story is that of a man who spent 13 years building a political movement, only to lose his party, go bankrupt, and end up becoming the villain.
Damn.
And you know, for a sliver of time in 2019, he was actually super popular, because he tapped into people's legitimate hatreds of the NHK fee collectors. And he actually won that fight, by the way. Since his election, NHK has mostly stopped sending them out, and they even lowered their fees in 2023. So he needed to just take the win, but instead he spiraled out of control, trying everything to stay relevant.
Yeah,
Without the fee collectors, though, he has nothing connecting him with the people. He can't channel their anger anymore. Regardless, he's still around, he's still going, he's not going to stop, so I expect to see more of him in the future as well. I heard he's going to try some other weird election.
Yeah, I can't wait to see what he does next, to be honest, because he already crashed and burned. I want to see what he does to get back up there, but damn, bro, that's why you can't do anything to stay relevant, bro, because you're just going to go and end up going out sad.
Scheme next year too, which I'll be going over in part 2, along with his boxing match, his history of being a pachinko pro, and more. If you want to know more about Tachibana,
he was a boxer.
This is for you. Part 2 is available for free on my Patreon. Yes, that's right, it's free. You don't have to pay. Just click the link in the description.
I thought it was on YouTube. If it was on YouTube, I would check it out, but I'm not really trying to go to Patreon. But yeah, I hope y'all enjoy. Make sure to like, subscribe, and make sure to check out my other videos too. And also, put down what you guys want me to react to, like legit. What do you guys want me to react to? Cause I'm generally curious what my audience likes, what videos work, some videos don't. But yeah, I'll catch y'all later.